The following announcement has been created by the ICW Fans Podcast.
Gentlemen, boys and girls, children over the age of 18, this is the ICW Fans Podcast. I'm one of your co-hosts, Alan, and as you can see, it's just me, myself, on my own. The setup for this promo video wasn't planned, however it is fitting as to what will be said in this video. We recently announced our upcoming charity event of our Walking Insanity 2022. This is almost 3 years in the making from its 2019 debut, and the chosen charity for it this year is going to be one very close to my heart, as I know it will be for members of our team, and I'm certain for many others as well. This will also be one of the hardest promo videos that I've ever had to record, so try and bear with me on this as we go. Saturday, April 16th, 2022, we'll walk over 10 miles through the streets of Glasgow in aid of the Beatson Cancer Charity. At this moment in time, the nature of the support will be a one-off production, which will be made clearer in the follow-up videos detailing the sponsor packs as well. Now, this is where we could give you facts, we could give you figures. However, I feel in this case it isn't needed, as someone will have been impacted in some shape or form from cancer in their lifetime already. We could also tell you that we understand what you're going through, and we know what you're feeling, but to me personally, that's far from the truth. So with that in mind, I would like to use this platform to tell you a short story and speak from the heart openly and truthfully, well, to an extent, for probably the first time openly. April 1st, 2021, my dad was diagnosed with lung cancer. Moments after it happened, I thought, okay, this is fine, but then my heart took a holiday and I was left behind. As the days and weeks passed with medical appointments, the number of options that he had faded. It left my dad now in a battle with an inoperable stage 3 cancer. Almost instantly from that day, this event began to take its form. You talk about a dream, you try to make it real, but now you wake up in the night and the fear is so real. My dad battled the cancer and received extensive therapy treatment daily, and with every obstacle he faced, he would focus on the positive. During this time, he was even taking part in research from his treatment results in the hope to try and help others as well. For my dad, the road was long, seeming without end, and nobody was kidding nobody about where it goes. He took each session of treatment waiting for the time when the last shall be the first and the first shall be the last. And my dad's main focus point with his journey was to meet his grandson, Arthur, to which I'm very proud and happy to say that he did. Unfortunately though, just 2.5 weeks later, after my son was born, in an unforeseen moment, we lost my dad. It's a day that I'll never recover from, and is more impacting on me than what it looks like on the surface. So now I stay in the shadow of who I used to be, but my smile stays on. Because what do you say when someone has been taken away? It was internal fight and strengthening, as well as endless support from some family and friends, and treatment from the Beatson that gave my dad that time and hope. That in my eyes is what gave us 5 months with my dad in unknown circumstances. 5 months was a long time. He only had a 30% survival chance of surviving from this. A number that some people knew, some people didn't, and some people seem to forget. It's a number that I will never, ever forget. The journey for him was grueling, and at his lowest point he was looking for a hero, but it was just my old tattooed dad. And the Beatson, they believe that no one should face cancer on their own. Although there was some family and friends there for my dad, it was the Beatson that stepped up and filled the supporting gaps that were left. September 9th, 2021 was the hardest day of my life. It was the day that I lost my hero. The day that I lost my dad. And following on from that day, I took all the sunshine and rain, all my happiness and all my pain. I've been looking for some happiness, but there's only loneliness to find, and I've been losing control and all over the place. Dad, if you could see me now. I learned that when words fail, music speaks, which in fact is what I've done throughout this entire promo video. Also learned that great men are not born great, they grow great. Also realised that people will notice the change in your attitude towards them, but won't notice the behaviour that made you change. And to never forget who helped you, while everyone else was busy making excuses. Now, we unknowingly announced the event on February 4th, 2022, which is in fact World Cancer Day. And a separate video will reveal the details of the sponsor packs and the contents, as well as the times, dates, and all the details. And trust me when I say, we're going to make you an offer that you can't refuse, because we're going to make this the biggest event possible. If you've watched this video and listened to my story, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Please be sure to watch the next set of videos revealing the sponsor packs and details as I've said. And in closing, so in memory of those who have lost their battle, in support of those who continue to fight, and to those who have survived, raise awareness, find a cure, carry on the fight. Dad, you'll be ever smiling, ever gentle on my mind, and as for me, what's left to do with these broken pieces on the floor? Same thing I always told you. Stay strong.